샛별 샛별
I actually still need to listen to it. I haven't had a chance to do that yet, Oxy, but I will take a listen to it at the very least. I actually asked my coworkers as well what their favorite Christmas songs were, and I got the usual "Oh Holy Night," "Silent Night," that kind of thing, and then I got weird ones like what was it, "Santa's Coming in a Pickup Truck," because we're in the South. And I was like, I really should have expected an answer like that somewhere. Although I did hear a new song that I'd never heard before. Was it "Hard Candy Christmas" by Dolly Parton? I didn't even know that that was something that she sang. The Santa's Coming in a Pickup Truck had the extra surprise of including Alvin and the Chipmunks singing. Granted, they were backup singers, but I wasn't expecting to hear them in a country song. Right. says Santa's coming in a pickup truck. I forgot the name of the artist already, but he was like some kind of famous country singer. But if you just type in Santa's coming in a pickup truck, it's pretty yeah, it's distinctive. You'll find it very quickly. Oh, and that was it. Santa's coming on a boogie woogie train or something like that by the Tractors. That one was just fun to listen to. Very honky tonk. Lots of boogie woogie. I is Happy Otter. He'll be back. We'll wait one more minute to see if we have any last minute stragglers, and we will go right on to Jack Move. I think we might. I don't know how long Jack Move is overall in the game play, but it's kind of hard to tell if I'm like halfway through or if I'm nearing the end. I'd be kind of sad if I was nearing the end because it's such a good game, but I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know. I know Black Book's definitely going to take longer because I've only gotten to the 3rd seal, I think. I can't remember if it was like 7 seals altogether that I have to break. I'd have to double check that one. Alright, it is 5:30 officially, so let's get started. Alright, let me get the game up. Hang on. So I believe last time we left off where we were saving our friend Ryder. And because he kind of like betrayed us just a little bit. But then he like backed out at the last second going, no, I don't want to do this. This is awful. We found out that the big, boss lady has a daughter who is basically, physically can't move anything, but her brain's still there. And so she wanted our dad's research in order to give it her daughter basically free reign over the internet. So I think we are just about to face off against her. Yep. There's the daughter. There's the office lady. But her consciousness has been put into the computer. So let's see if I have anything. I do have a lot of credits. I have 7 data packets. And I need more health packets, so. Ooh, pardon me. Well, let's do 15. They don't give me a whole lot. Oh, well, that's also the super health packet, which I totally missed. Let's do 10 of these. And I already have 4 data packets. Or, well, 4 super data packets. So I'll buy 1 more to make that 5. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Negative status effects. I already have 7 of these. Icebreaker. Positive status effects. Deflect a single subsystem attack. I don't really need that. Okay, I think I have what I need. Save real quick just to be safe. Alright, let's go, guys. Quick, dive before she wreaks any more havoc. Here we are in cyberspace. This is my domain now. I will crush you, Noah Solaris, like I've crushed so many before you. Let's go, you neural net jerk! Ugh, these things. Yo. I hate these things because no matter what you do to them, they always, like, do the what's the word? You know how, like, Electrode... self-destruct. They always self-destruct, and you get hurt anyway. Like, even if they die, they just automatically explode. Yep, right there. But they do hurt their other companions. So yeah, it sucks, but at least I know that I can survive. Ouch. You would think that if you managed to get them to, to pass before their count is up, you'd be able, you would survive without them exploding on you, but nope, I've tried that. One of these puzzles. What the? You'll never get past my encryption. There's only a single route through, and you'll never be able to tell the one true door from the fakes. More binary code that I cannot read. I'm guessing that this binary ghost here, it might be her daughter, and she's trying to help me. I have no idea what that means, but I'm impressed you're able to communicate with me in here. Alright, gotta pick the right one. I suppose. Not sure I want to find out what happens if I get it wrong. Oh, but how can we tell which one is correct? I don't see any physical differences between the three of these. Curses. Not to worry. This next one won't be so easy. We have perfect synergy here, the mainframe and I. Ultimate uniformity. We don't have room for someone like you who doesn't fit in. You are the odd one out. I really need to learn binary, huh? What's Crawl talking about? I think she is the odd one out. Once again, there really isn't any kind of distinctive difference between the three of these. I'm probably gonna be wrong. Oh, yep, fail. Or maybe not, I don't know. Oops, that was a fail on my part. It still works. Okay, so that one was not it. Oh, could have been worse. You've done well to make it this far, but you shall not get past the third layer. You know, if you still had the third member of your little party, maybe you would have stood a chance here. You keep Ming out of this. Yeah, it's personal now. Ah, sweet. Phew! Made it in one piece. Encryption smiption. What the? Here goes nothing. Health and data have been refreshed. Thanks, mysterious benefactor. Oh, there she is. Miss Solaris, how nice of you to join me. And what do we have here? The neural controls for your cyberspace deck. What do you mean? There's no escape for you now, Noah. My jack moves! What did you do? I should probably... Yeah. Ouch. I don't know what type of, she might be a wetware type. Try flip and see if that helps. Very nice. So I can't use my jack moves, which might make this a tad longer. Oh, she disabled my... No, she didn't. It's because I just got done doing that. Never mind. I was just seriously like, no! She disabled my guard. Or maybe she did. Reset buffer. Let's get this turn now. Oh dear. Ouch. Oh, good thing I got health packets. Super health packet. Okay. Cyber control unit. Oh! Physical conduit. That might be a good one to attack first. glad thing. It's like glad that I decided to guard there. I still think that that whole skull thing is metal as crap. Love it. It is super metal. Guard. Deal. Okay. Ouch. And her animation is so smooth. Let's see, system cycle. Let's do that. That'll help a lot. Ah, snap. Ah. There we go. That's what I was looking for. do killer watt. Yes. So if I destroy one of her connections, I can unleash back my my jack move. Yeah. Doesn't help that she can attack twice in a row. We're getting there. With my extra jack move, it'll be a lot easier. Yeah, there we go. We got 2 down. 3 down. We need to take out that last one, but before that... another health packet. Just to be safe. This one for Cyber. Ouch. She's finally starting to slow down a little. Got my flow back. Whoosh. Yes! No matter. Let me see where your real weaknesses lie. Perhaps your deck's data log will give me a clue. Ryder, quick, lock down those files. We're all done in here, Noah. It's just you and me. Or sorry, we're all alone in here, Noah. It's just you and me. Ouch. You'll never defeat me with such weak hacking skills, Noah. Use System Cycle. That'll help. Oh, he still did 1 damage. So you've said. Right, but does it remove positive? Okay. That helps. Oops. Hmm. Things I don't know what would be her. Hmm. There's got to be some kind of thing going on here that I can get around. Knocked me back. Oh, there we go. Okay, I figured out the weakness. I figured you out. You just had to figure out what weakness you were. That's all. Oh, that was beautiful. Yeah, yours was much easier to figure out. Ouch. I'll defend for this one. By the time he's done attacking me, I should have enough for attack move, I think. Maybe not, but close enough, I suppose. Here we go. Very nice. That one was much, much easier. Right, what'd you get from me now? Okay, a wetware type. Oh no? Not a wetware type? You will have to do better than that, Miss Solares. Your uncle's jack moves are obviously wasted on a talentless hacker like you. I wouldn't say I'm talentless. Um, Put in a super data packet so I don't run out of MP. Yeah. Warp. Okay, that one's weak against physical attacks. In that case, let's see. Punches lights out. Pow! Right in the kisser. Nice. I'm so glad that I have fryer brains. The great thing about having the counter hack move is that I can just defend, and then as long as they attack me, I attack back. Yes, yes, yes. A talentless hacker, yada yada yada. I was like, who's kicking whose butt now? Mm-hmm. Segmentation fault. Let's go. Perfect. There we go. Noah, I finally cracked her encryption thanks to that last move. At last, I thought I was gonna... Not gonna lie, dude, this is a struggle. She's just too tough. Too tough. I hope she doesn't load up that fight from the 15th then. Thanks, writer. The 15th. The 15th. Let me see. Great thinking, writer. What? No! What have you done? You loaded up our first battle crawl. That's brought you down to size. For a second there, I was like, writer! Don't give her more ammunition. Actually, it's probably a pure physical attacker, no, I think. Yeah. It's just evolved into a cat fight, ladies and gentlemen. critical hit. Yay! That was actually a far easier boss fight than I was expecting. Woo, look at all those numbers go up! Maxed out Hyperderm, maxed out Stack Overflow, maxed out Wormhole. Nice! Thank you for the clap. Achievement unlocked, Crawl Confrontation. You did it! Yeah, I guess I did. I'm so sorry about your dad, Noah. Yeah, me too. Hey, Ryder? Why doesn't this feel like a victory at all? What did we do? Galatea is flatlining. No, maybe we can help her. Maybe... There's no help you can give me. Even worse than flatlining, no, she's a sentient murder robot? No, absolutely not. Noah, Ryder, please stay calm. I don't mean either of you any harm. Oh, really? Nice try, nice try, Tin Can. Get her, Noah. No, Ryder, wait. I think I see it now. Well, I sure don't. Crawl was buying time, uploading herself, threatening us, daring me to come after her and fight her in cyberspace. It was all a ruse. She didn't care if she lived or died. She just wanted to keep us distracted so she could safely upload Galatea's consciousness to her new body. That's exactly it. What happened to the eve of the new generation and weaponized consciousness and all that chat? You must understand. I have been plugged into that machine for years, able to see everything that my mother and her peers were doing. She assumed I would want the same as her, revenge for unfair circumstances in life, by taking more power than anyone had possessed before. But I don't. I don't want revenge or power at all. What do you want then? To end this. My mother died. Direct control of the corporation was transferred to me. She did many terrible things in the name of saving me. While I cannot undo her actions, I can attempt to atone for them. You have the virus I requested from your Uncle Gwyn, yes? That was you? But then, you were already part of the network. All that stuff, the door that opened whatever helped me, it was all I was able to do. I apologize for the poor communication, but I was limited to binary numbers and booleans. That was as far as Monomine had gotten on their own. It is fortunate for us that your uncle is still quite the hacker. What will you do now? I will give my mother a proper burial. Her request drove her to do unspeakable things, but she did it all for me. After that, I suppose I will do my best to make sure nothing like this ever happens again. This is so mad. Awesome! And other corporations are doing research even half as awful as what I witnessed here at Monomine, and I must do what I can to stop it. Can I please have the virus, Noah? What's the payload? 2 things. First, it will make sure everyone within range of Monomine's global communications network, and otherwise the entire world, knows what my mother's company has really been up to, and I've done it just exactly that. Holy smokes, Ryder, she isn't kidding! The net just lit up! What's the second thing? Frying every piece of equipment in this facility. I will take it from here. You two better get out. Enjoy the fresh air. Thank you again, Noah and Ryder. I suspect this isn't the last time we meet. In fact, I suspect this is just the beginning. Galatea is awesome. What the flip chips just happened? I'm not even sure. What a night. I'm sorry I left. No, I'm sorry I made you leave. So, partners again? Partners. Think we did something good by taking down Monomind? Sure hope so. Feel like someone owes us a dang medal after that. And was it just me, or did it sound like the next data war might actually be kickstarted in the near future by a sentient android? How's that for a headline? I'd buy that Intelizine. I'm sorry about Ming. Yeah, me too. But Ming has been gone for a long time. It's alright. I'm sorry about your dad, though. Both of them. It's just us now, huh? I guess. So, what do we do now? Let's go to the Strix. Ever since you became a shut-in, Uncle Gwen has been asking about you obsessively. I think he's taken a shine to you, by the way. Oh, get out. You are unbelievable. Come along then. I'll buy you a drink, and from there we can figure out how to finally do it right. To honor the dead and fight for the living? Exactly. Bring the rest of the corporations to heck. To date, let's go start a data war. Holy shnikey, did we actually finish it? Oh my god! Ooh-wee, 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 ooh-wee. I did not time that at all. Greets to all the radical hackers out there, especially the following gigaflopping switch flippers. Amelie Key is the one who wrote the script. Amelie, if you are watching this at any point in the future, you did an excellent job with the script, and I was very happy playing this game. Look at him go! Ooey, ooey. Ooey, ooey. Key art, Isef Kuda, Gregor Kari. Script consultant, Ben Ward. Thank you for being a consultant. A lot of, I think they're Russian names. Very interesting, especially since we're also playing Black Book, which is very heavily Russian. Lots of flashing lights. Careful, smiling dolphins. The Burkista boys. Moo. Moo, 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 mang. Drum roll for the Kyoto crew. Just reading the text on the bottom. Take another sip of my wine here. Celebratory wine sip. Well, since we've officially finished Jack Move today, I wonder what we should play next. Peace out, Girl Scouts. I haven't opened up Harvestella in a little while. Awesome. Well, we've officially finished Jack Moon. So let's see. Let's see. I also have Shadows over Loathing. That ought to be fun to play. Like, yeah, let's do some more Shadows over Loathing. But I gotta change the heading. Hang on my thingamadoober. To my dashboard here. Edit stream info. And they officially have a Shadow over Loathing thing now. It's not so new anymore. when I first pulled up Shadow over Loathing, it was really funny because they didn't have a thing for it yet. Like they didn't have an actual thing for it yet, so I had to put it as West of Loathing, even though that wasn't the official game. But now I can officially put it as Shadows over Loathing. Oh, hi, lady. Hey, baby. Hello, Fluff Butt. What's up? What you doing? Mm-hmm. Soft kitty. And Fluff. There you go. Pardon me. Alright, time for some more stick figure shenanigans. Fortunately, no shows have been invented yet. Ah. Hey there, Stitches. How'd you sleep? Fine, until a mob guy crawled in my bedroom window. Oh yeah, that window's pretty lousy. Anyway, the next antique I need you to find is a compass. The directions kind, not the circles kind. The Detectotron says it's out near Crystal Dream Lake. I don't know where that is, but I bet it's too far to walk. Do you have a car I can borrow? No, but I have something even better than that. 2 cars? A bus pass. The stop is out front your gateway to a whole world of adventure. Swell. Thanks. Where do I go when I get there? Unfortunately, I couldn't get more specific reading than near the lake. Something about the place is making the instruments go all screwy. Here, take this map. This is a postcard. It has the map of the lake on it. It has a picture of the lake on it. Yeah, that's what a map is, a picture of a place. Guess I can't argue with that logic. Hi, Gabby. Horrible books of stamps still there. Kitty. Calliope is still sleeping on her towel. Aw, Kitty. I still get Gabby with me. Bertram's Bakery. Hello. A blonde flapper cracks her chewing gum and gives a sharky grin and a little wave. Hey there, kitty cat. You're Stitches McMaid, right? That's me. Pleased to meet ya. I'm Molly. Molly Buttons, they call me. Charmed. So, how do you know my name? Boss sent me to lend you a hand and to keep an eye on you, savvy? What? Hey, now, I put in my 2 weeks' notice before I left Poughkeepsie fair and square. Huh? No, not that boss, Dora. The boss. The boss? You know, the mob boss. Oh, that the boss. Sheesh, if you can't get, it's like, I can't tell if you got a screw loose or you're just funning with me. I like to keep people guessing. So what, you're supposed to partner up with me? That's the deal, McNeil. And what do I think? And do what? What's a 20-something girl like you working for the mob anyway? Hey now, I ain't just a pretty face. She pulls out a Tommy gun with a full-size drum magazine from behind her back, gives it a flip in the air, and catches it with a mad glitter in her eyes. Holy jeez, put that away before someone sees it. Cripes, you have to whisper the boss, but you're fine with waving a machine gun around in public? So we teaming up or what? Sure, why not? Welcome to the party. Peachy! You want I should come with you right now or cool my heels at the Stitch Easy for a while? I forgot I named it the Stitch Easy. So for those of you who weren't here last time, I took over the Speakeasy because I think I ended up like accidentally killing the previous boss or something like that. So it's now mine, and I renamed it the Stitch Easy. Come with me now. And we'll have Gabby wait. Let's hit those bricks. Gun toting. She's got the gun in her hand. Nothing in that direction. Oh, here's the bus stop. Let's go to Crystal Dream. Ooh, Chapter 2. The Spooky Forest. Hello. Lighthouse keeper, presumably. Excuse me, are you the lighthouse keeper? Sorry to bother you. My name is Stitches McMade. Ahem. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. You okay? Yep, I just ain't talked out loud in a while. I get rusty. See? Lighthouse keeping's a lonely job, huh? Well, it's solitary, that's for sure. I ain't mind it, though. Exactly a people person. What can I do for you? What does the lighthouse keeper actually do? Have you seen an old compass around? Well, I had to light the lamp every sundown and then douse it again at sunrise to save on fuel. Used to be? When it was an oil lamp. We got a hookup to the electrical grid a couple years ago now. So now I just leave it on all the time. But all I have to do now is change the light bulb once in a while. That sounds very peaceful. Yeah, that it is. Nice and quiet. Plenty of time on my hands. Must have a bunch of hobbies. Yep. Got a book and a whittling knife. Plenty of middle distance to stare into. How'd you get into this line of work? Oh, my family's always been lighthouse keepers. On both sides. Mom and Pa kept lighthouses within sight of each other. Used to wink the lights back and forth once in a while. Aw, that's kind of romantic. No, I never did find out exactly how I was actually born. What? Anyway, was there something you needed? You seen an old compass around? The direction kind or the circles kind? Directions. Yep. Got an old one I picked up at an estate sale about 20-odd years ago, I reckon. I'd show it to you, but it's upstairs and the lighthouse is flooded. Flooded? Yep. Right to the top. Have a look through the window there and you might see fish pass by. How did that even happen? Pump broke. No, I mean, how does a lighthouse just fill up with water? We aren't even below sea level here. Something to do with the tides, I reckon. This is a lake. Anyhow, I need a Glaxton valve to fix the pump. There's a hardware store down the road a piece if you mind to help. Alright. Put a cork in the keyhole. An arcane oven. I have one chunk of impenetrable shellac. Extra hard candy. Sure. Simple vanity for a simple man. Hi, Stitches. Hey there, good looking. What's wrong? Why, I oughta. Oh, no. You remember those really embarrassing... You remember something really embarrassing you did a couple years ago. Blah, 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 blah. I'll just assume this looks good. Ah, there you are. Well, hello! I'm back. How did you like your, I was like, how did you like the Santas coming, in a pickup truck? By the way, we finished, Jack Move. Apparently all I had to do was fight, fight the main boss lady, and we were pretty much done. Making horrible puns. Hello, Dave! I see you there. I see you, Dave. A single book sits on the table. War and Peace, huh? That's a hefty one. I'm bookmark now. Of course. Oh, it looks like you just started. Been reading it for about 5.5 years. Your bookmark is still in chapter 1. I just go up to the last sentence of it. Been reading one word every day. War and Peace is almost 600,000 words long. Yep. Don't tell me how it ends. I won't. It was funny, though I feel like I should have been watching Alvin and the Chipmunks Christmas special. Yeah, right? It's just like, how did they even get permission for that? Light out from this house? You gotta go to the hardware store, which is all the way across the whole thing. With a ruckus of mumbling, burbling, grumbling, and screeching, a whole crowd of very angry mushrooms store out of the underbrush to attack you. Jeez, what's this guy's deal? Fight! Nice. Honk. The haunting quack. Jazz hands. Oh, will not end. It's like, this will not end your turn. Sacks of violence. Maybe Alan Jackson really does like the Chipmunks, yeah. Damage enemies by 1 each round. Pick up and throw a rock. Since I know that they're going to attack me next, I'm just gonna go ahead. Yay! Haha! Capney. Molly Buttons will kneecap Mushman Stabber for 3 physical damage, reducing their muscle by 3. Not the burb. Shroom stab. Ouch. Die. Oh, snap. I wasn't expecting that. Molly, you're my last hope. Yay! You won. Wouldn't it be great if that's the last time you had to deal with these guys? Got a mushroom steak and a mushman spear. After a short hike, you find a small hardware store nestled in the sparse woods surrounding the lake. It's the very model of a down-home country hardware store, except it doesn't have any old-timers sitting out front chewing the fat. Maybe it's their day off. Maybe they ran out of fat. Proprietor. You're the proprietor, I presume? Yep. Welcome to the Valley Hardware, best hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Why's that? Because it's the only hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Ha ha. Been a long time since I got to use that joke. Don't get many new customers or new jokes. What can I do you for? Ask about a valve. I need a pump valve for the lighthouse keeper. Oh, sure. What do you need? I don't remember which one I needed. Oh no. Does anybody remember what valve we needed? Marston? See, oh, maybe it was something else. Never heard of that one. Elston? Pretty sure that ain't a thing. Nope. Taffy puller valve. Blackston? Shucks, they stopped making those things nearly a decade ago. I guess there's a slight chance there's still one in the back room. Ain't been back there since termites got at the inventory. Or maybe after it got flooded. Anyway, it's a real biblical style of disaster back there. Here, I'll unlock the door for you so you can look around. If you find a Glaxton valve in that mess, you're welcome to it. Thanks! Mind your step in there. Paints of all the season's trendiest patented colors, such as Starfruit Golden and Viridian Brown and Ultramarine Purple. This barrel has a joke price tag on it, 10,000 meat. Ineffective pesticides. Good to know. Oh, there's a space door. Pile of waterlogged garbage. Nasty trash. Seepage has caused this concrete to become set in its ways. The shelf is empty, but even the emptiness is somehow dirty. How much of a door has to be gone before it doesn't count as a door anymore? Fair enough. Something's wrong with this door, in a way that termites and flooding doesn't readily explain. Step through it. You step through the hole in the door and immediately feel a sickening lurch in your stomach and a burst of "this was a bad idea" in your mind. Like when you hit the first drop on a traveling carnival's rusty and hastily assembled roller coaster. After a moment, when the feeling has subsided enough, you open your eyes and look around. Looks like you're in the same place you were, except someone came in and cleaned everything up while you weren't looking? Huh. It's a workbench covered in tools, neatly organized hardware. There's a 1917 calendar on the wall by the desk. It's brand new. I think I may have traveled back in time. As you leave the storeroom, the shopkeeper spins around and you both stare at each other in surprise. You, because the shopkeeper looks quite a bit younger than he did when you went in there, and him because Hey now, what in the heck are you doing in my back room? How'd you get in there without me seeing you? I'm, a termite inspector. I didn't call for any termite inspector. No, I do a surprise inspection so the termites won't find out in advance. Well, how'd you get past me? I'm very good at my job. Huh. Well, I don't expect you find any termites. I make my own custom pesticide. Yes, it seems pretty effective. I might have to go back in there for a follow-up later. That's fine, I suppose. Just don't move stuff around too much. I like to keep it tidy back there. No problem. Welcome to the Valley Hardware, best hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Because it's the only hardware store in the valley? Huh, that's a good one. I'll have to remember that. I'm sure you will. What can I do for you? I could buy one of those new Glaxton valves. Ah, sorry, government fellas bought my entire stock. What? Yep, for the big dam they're building. I can order you one, though. How long would that take? 6 to 8 weeks. Would you mind holding on to it for me if I'm not back right away? Oh, sure, that's no problem. How long you figure? 11 years? What? No, forget I said that. No, forget how I said that's not a problem. Well, nuts. Listen, I can tell you they bought a heap more glass and valves than what they're going to need for that dam. If you go up to their worksite, you might get the foreman to sell you one of their spares. Where is it? Southeast end of the valley. You got a map? I have a poster card. Crystal Dream Lake. I never heard of that, but it's got a little picture of a dam on it there, see? That's about the same place relative to here. Great, thanks. There doesn't seem to be anything on the other side of this door. It looks like I'm going to have to go back through. And go to the dam. Strange symbols have been scrawled into the dust here. Don't know what they're for yet, though. Why is everything on the opposite side? Two things which are hard to describe, but let's just say they're more or less like smoking holes in space through which you can see a faint light of distant dying stars float up to you with an air of menace. The two orbs squint at you, and Mr. Poindexter's voice echoes in your head in a way that makes your eardrums itch. Ah, Miss McMaid. Clearly you did not recognize the warning inherent in our last meeting. How predictable you are. Did you predict this hand gesture? Suppose you think you're clever. I dislike clever people. Well, that makes sense. Considering how you're so deeply in love with yourself. Miss McMaid, you are interfering with affairs that do not concern you, and they are affairs of a very important and powerful people. I'm just trying to find my uncle. How about you creeps stop interfering in my affairs? This is your final warning, Miss McMaid. We are not playing games. Oh, that's a shame. I could teach you a pretty good one. It's called blackjack. You whip out the truncheon you've been hiding behind your back and give Poindexter a hard crack across both eyes. You dirty, uncouth little... Next time we meet, I'll put you in your place. Orbs vanish in a haze of black smoke. I'll cram this blackjack up your place, jerk. By place, I mean... Well, you get the joke. This what-do-you-call-it is huge. There's a lot of lake water in this pipe. Oh, I can go fishing. Fish in the sack. You find an empty bag nearby. Caught a Farley's halibut. You toss it in your fish sack. A glarp. A pinkberry mulchin. Looks like you got everything you can here. Grab it. This valve is held in place by decades of corrosion. Even if you could detach it, it'd get wrecked in the process. Ah, I can harvest because I'm a cryptobotanist. A fistulent gulch. Schlorp. Beautiful flower stands in defiance of reigning in nature. Smells as good as it looks. Okay, can't use that one. Maintenance axis. Construction site. Dean Brothers door delivery. A crate labeled pipe shoes. Huh, this is probably not what they meant to order. Yeah, pipe shoes. Careless dam worker has abandoned a toolbox here. I lost my gain. Guess it would stand to reason that a structure this big would need more than one truck's worth of concrete. This one is empty. This truck is even heavier than a regular truck. Oh, let's fish. Oh, you don't want the hook to get stuck. Fine. Hey, Poindexter says nobody who ain't on the crew is allowed on the site. Poindexter? Yeah, Poindexter. Foreman, Terrence Poindexter. Aw, jeez. Man clutches his stomach. You alright? Just starving is all. The rest of the crew went to lunch, but somebody had to stay here and keep all the rubberneckers and looky-loos off the site. I drew the short pants. Short pants? Do you mean straw? Nah, we've got these 6 little pairs of pants we found when we cleared out a nest of fairies. I see. What about that table over there that says lunch? There's a reason everybody else left the site to eat, pal. You don't want to eat what Poindexter considers lunch. How bad could it be? Is it jellied eels or something? Man, I'd kill for a jellied eel. Poindexter brings these little bottles of sludge. He says, how does it go? He says the point of eating is nutrition. Making sustenance pleasurable is a pointless waste of time and resources. Sheesh. It's a real riot at parties, this guy. That sounds awful. Because it is awful. I have a homemade cookie. You offer them the homemade cookie. Oh, wow, thank you. His stomach is still growling. Give him some clam jerky. What else? Mushroom steak? If you had described his current mood, you'd probably say he's 60% sleepy and 40% hungry. Running out of stuff to give him. Cheese loaf. Finally satiated, he slumps on the ground and falls fast asleep. I can't believe he ate the chum. Sign says lunch, but what's on the table isn't identifiable as anything you'd want to eat. Waxman screws, Grafton nuts, Daxton shelves, Waxman discs, Braxton cores, Frampton picks, Waxton valves. There's only one left. Good thing you got here when you did. Alright, we've got our valve. Construction site bathroom. I can fit a workman-like toilet for a workman-like workman. I flush the toilet. I can fish in the sink. I got a handful of clean water. Nice. Yeah, figured. Let's go back to the lighthouse. Molly points out a sign posted at a fork in the trail. Sandwich Historical Village and Witch Trial Museum. Ooh, witches! Let's go check it out. You like that spooky stuff? It's the berries. Gets the blood pumping, you know. Well, if they have a haunted house, you have to promise not to shoot any of the actors. No promises! We'll check it out later. Let's get this thing to the lighthouse. Yo. Hi. Logan. Got the valve you asked for. Did you install it? No, I have it right here. Well, it won't do us much good in your hands like that. Go hook it up to the pump outside. Fine. Hey, why am I doing your job? Fortunately, the place where the slot is, is clearly labeled. Again, I installed the valve. Yep, been watching the water level through the window. Should be dry enough for our purposes now. Come on upstairs. Disappears through the door behind him. Oops. Box of spare 60-watt light bulbs. You only use 60-watt light bulbs? Don't need much, ain't that big a lake. Huh. Most lighthouses have a somewhat bigger lamp. An empty and wet bookshelf. Good thing he had his book downstairs, right? Well, here we are. Welcome to where the magic happens. Magic? Sure. Fiat Luke's, old lighthouse keeper joke. So, can I have the compass now? What? No, certainly not. I need that. But if you asked if I had an old compass, and I said I did, and that I'd show it to you. Never said nothing about giving it to you. Oh. Well, I really need it. So do I. I gotta calibrate this lamp to the North Star every so often, and I need a good compass to show me which one is the north one. How'd I get you a new one? Nope, I said a good one. The new ones ain't any use at all. Why not? Because of how they changed them. What, changed the compasses? They didn't teach you that in school? Folks got short memories. It was only around about the turn of the century. Some Atlas company bought the patent on a West and rebranded it as New North. And they did a recall on all the compasses and issued new ones. They all point west now, and that's useless for my purposes. Okay. Well, how about I find you another old one then? If you can find another pre-New North compass in at least as good a condition as mine, then sure, I'll swap it with you. Don't really get what the point of that would be is, though, since you'd already have one. Well, it's a long story. Never mind. Here, maybe this'll help you. Most of the old compasses got radium paint on the dials so you can read them at night. This old Geiger counter ought to be able to pick up the radiation from that. Where should I start? Well, most of the folks consider the old kind of compass to be trash nowadays, and if I was trash, I'd probably be at the old junkyard. I like the little nod to the radium girls that they mentioned. Because for those of you who don't know, watch dials or like watch faces used to have a glow in the dark paint on the glass, and they would have women paint radium onto the glass of the watches, so that they would glow in the dark. And in order to keep their brushes wet, they would pass the brushes through their lips, and then continue painting with it. And unfortunately, over months to weeks to months to years, all that radium built up in their systems, and it turned out rather disastrous, actually. Yes, it's a very interesting story. Unfortunately, most of them never really got any kind of compensation for what was basically done to them. Sippy sip. It's good wine. A ray of sunshine peeks through the clouds, and a light breeze rustles through the trees, making your hike through the woods much more pleasant, at least for the moment. You can catch sight of a group of large, gaily colored butterflies nearby. You move toward them slowly so as not to startle them. As you get closer, you realize that instead of having regular insect bodies, they're little people. Fairies! Wow. No Hello there. Hello. Gosh, you're really beautiful. You're beautiful. That sounded just like my voice. Are you guys mimics? That's really cute. Ah, it's on my face! No, not my eyes! Ah! What? Ow, what the heck? You swat away a fairy that had fluttered up next to you and attempted to stab you in the neck with a rusty needle. Heck. Okay, I'll just be on my way. That turned violent. Look out, Jim, that one's got a gun! Indeed, another fairy is approaching, lugging a full-sized snub-nosed revolver in its arm. Hello, beautiful. I don't know if I can fight them. You run away as fast as possible, pursued by laughs and shrieks and the occasional gunfire. Fortunately, the fairies have short attention spans and don't chase you very far. Woo! Violent fairies! It's actually par for the course because real fairies are very, very violent. Oh? Oh? A heated fishing rod cooks the trash from the inside. Ha! It's a hot rod! The trash is left medium rare, but a connoisseur would eat it well done. Ooh, there's something shiny. You got a jagged ring. Luckily, it's only sharp on the outside. When you apply bleeding applied to extra, yes please. That'd be great. But the ring of repulsion. But the jagged ring, because my current sword allows me deals bleed damage. I'm gonna equip this for now. Is that? Oh, that was Molly. Pile of trash must be especially appealing to flies. Radio must be solar powered or trash powered. I don't have enough stench protection to dig through that one patch. This hobo is trying to wrestle a stove out of a pile of trash. Howdy, I'm Beanie. Hi Beanie, I'm Stitches. What are you up to? I'm trying to get the stove so I can haul it back to our hobo camp outside of Ocean City. Oh, you know about the camp? Yep, I'll be cooking up a mess of beans once I get the stove out of back there, let me tell you. I don't have enough muscle right now. And Glocklenhosen. Nasty old coffee. Diner coffee. Single shoe. This opening leads to an underground labyrinth of filth. Unfortunately, your Geiger counter is ticking faintly, so you're probably going to have to go in there. I hope you aren't wearing your favorite anything. Turns out that this garbage dump is much deeper and older than it initially appeared. Huge rooms and tunnels have been carved out of the trash like the worst archaeological dig imaginable. And just to make a bad scene even worse, it looks like a whole gang of those horrible little fairies have made a home here. Ugh. Ironically, a half-buried shovel is here. There are a lot of fairies in this direction, occasionally saying things in other people's voices that you can only assume were those people's last words. Oh, dang. Jazz hands. Nice. Kablammo. Oh. I'm probably not going to survive this one. You lost. Looks like you're going to have to upgrade your fear and killing skills if you want to explore in that direction. Losing the fight made you really mad. Last fight, you're not taking it lying down. Not anymore, at least. You were lying down for a while because of the way you got knocked to the ground. Alright, let's take a look. Unspent XP. Have that many. Sacks of violence. Angry. Strong back. Strong embouchure. Make extra loud sounds when you're playing a wind instrument and extra intimidating grimaces when you're not. I'll do that for now. Click, click. Dying animal noises. Heals your muscle plus 3 physical damage. Heals your moxie plus 3 damage. And causes bleeding. So what I need is to up my moxie. Señor Tortuga. Gain effect in a black study. Well, I guess I'll try. Ouch. Jeez, these things. blammo. These things are menaces. But I think we're doing a little bit better than we were. Heck yeah. Good. I don't think I'm gonna be able to survive this one. Take a moment. Take a moment to consider your failure. Right. Oof. Ringing this bell would certainly stir up some angry fairies. No, thank you. I've already lost twice. Fairy tunnels. This tunnel is big enough to accommodate you if you can muster flexibility. You're assuming you're neither claustrophobic nor germophobic. Unfortunately, I still cannot help you. I guess I'll go to the museum for now and we'll come back to the junkyard later. As you're walking down a dirt road towards your destination, you catch a whiff of dog food. You turn your head toward its source, which turns out to be a pet store. We'll ignore the store for now. Besides, it's like right next to the museum. Sandwich Museum. The village of Sandwich was home to a terrifying witch cult until all the inhabitants were convicted and executed in witch trials in 1692. And the village stood empty and uninhabited for hundreds of years. Come explore the town and learn more. This house was the residence of the Danforth family. Step inside to learn more. Cells laden with identical jars of off-white stuff. The Danforth residence has been converted into a gift shop for your convenience. Why not take home a jar of the sandwich cream that the village's chief export besides witchcraft. A black cat is staring glumly into an empty dish labeled Hecate. Oh dear. Elderly woman smiles from behind the counter. What's for sale? I can buy rubbing paper or sandwich cream. To achievements in rubbing technology, you don't need any charcoal or anything. Increases your sleeve's armor by 3. Ooh, that's actually... You have one more. Sandwich. This component purports to be the perfect topping. The ingredient list suggests that it's just old congealed cream. Rid of that old copy. It's not making any sense, but you're just gonna have to roll with it. Helps you get around. Putnam House, which partially burned down under extremely witchy circumstances. This trough may have been used to bathe human sacrifices before the ceremony. We don't have evidence of that, but it seems possible. Everything in this house was destroyed by the fire except these two objects, which were found concealed inside a metal box. There's an antique ragdoll on display. Ragdoll has a bunch of old pins and needles stuck into it, and for some reason has the word boring embroidered across its front. A little plaque on the front of the plinth says, witches frequently use special dolls called poppets to curse their enemies. This one was apparently made to target a Mrs. or Miss Boring, though no one of that name is listed in the town records. And then in tiny text at the bottom of the plaque, the pins were not found with the poppet but were added for demonstration purposes. It appears to be someone's diary. Oh yeah, the little description on the front of the plinth says Diary of Delium Putnam. So that confirms it. Mostly it doesn't look like interesting enough to be worth deciphering the archaic handwriting and spelling, so you flip through the last page. 6th of March, 1692. Ugh, I hate that Peter Proctor so much. He thinks he could just go around being as mean as he wants to be to everybody just because he has lots of money and lives in a big house and all. I should have used a much stronger curse. It would have been worth the trouble. Lol. The security guard is keeping a very close eye on things in here, which honestly isn't very difficult since there's only two. Hi there. Hello, welcome to Putnam House. Please don't touch the exhibits. Excuse me, sorry ma'am, I just get paid to stand here and keep an eye on things. I don't actually know anything about the exhibits. Huh, guess that won't work. We actually use this well for water, so please don't throw meat into it. Sandwiches Church also served as an ersatz town hall, courtroom, racquetball court, and dark sorcery place. In 1692, the inhabitants of Sandwich were executed in the witch trials that were popular at the time, as evidenced by this old signpost announcing one such trial. The sign is written in rough black wax. Today is the trial of Patricia Williams, who stands accused. The rest of the sign is too weathered and decayed to read. The altar where the town's witches performed their horrifying sacrifices. Note the bloodstains. An old and dilapidated church altar. There are some brown splotches on the corner that could possibly be bloodstains. Nice gazebo. Traces of strange plant matter in these tubs prove that they were used for brewing all kinds of horrible potions. Look in the tub but don't see any identifiable traces of plant matter. Guess that you'll just have to take the science words for it. The wealthy Proctor family owned the biggest and most conveniently toilet-adjacent house in the village. This chessboard has clearly been left out on display as an allegory for the battle between good and evil. Black is winning, representing a warning for all good-hearted people to be vigilant against the encroaching forces of darkness. Stride fronds are of no historical significance. This arras appears to depict several important ancestors of the Proctor family line, though due to the low resolution of embroidery used at the time, it is impossible to discern exactly who. Check the footnote. It has been pointed out to us that this arras is unlikely to have been manufactured in the capital of Pas-de-Calais department of northern France, and therefore it is merely a sparkling tapestry. According to country records, these were most expensive stairs in the county. They go up a full 1.5 floors. To the 2.5 floor? The stairs just keep going until they hit the wall. Seems like rich people just have a weird taste. Upstairs rooms are off limits while we catalog the contents. Please pardon our dust. This bedroom was traditionally given to servants, as it was felt by the Proctors that it would be less of a tragedy if they got up in the middle of the night and fell down the stairwell. Ay. Mrs. Proctor's bedroom is especially off limits while we figure out how to deal with the strange mold we found behind the wallpaper. Mr. Proctor's bedroom, home to the county's most extensive collection of cravats. This was the bedroom of Peter Proctor, the only child of Nicholas and Abigail Proctor. This was Proctor's spare room, where they kept spares of all the expensive things they owned. This room is not part of the tour, and it is also not part of the house. Intriguing. Sandwich boasted the county's very first tripartite outhouse. Please do not attempt to use it is very old. More modern convenience has been provided for your modern convenience. Huh. All three stores go to the same place. One toilet, zero privacy. Hush. I now have 5 muscle, which means I can help him pull out that thing. A little cemetery behind the church. He was trying to get a stove. That's what it was. Welcome to Sandwich Cemetery. Please be respectful of the graves. Also check out how many of them were terrifying witches who were executed in the witch trials of 1692. Peter Proctor. He was a duty head until the very end. Beatrice Proctor. Abigail Proctor. Elisha Proctor. Nicholas Proctor. What the? He lived to be 230 years old? Proctor, our town founder, 1582 to 1644. John Putnam, Millicent Putnam, Delia Putnam. Mary Ann Putnam. This tombstone is covered in lichen. Collect it. You tickle the grave lichen and collect its mournful giggles. Eldritch Mist. Thomas Danforth, Clarence Danforth, Teresa Danforth, Patience Danforth, Bartholomew Danforth. Oh, I can fish. With the hot rod. I got some meat. Well, they'll be very happy that I'm fishing all of the meat out of the well. Oh, I could fish in there too. Got saddle shoes. Ooh. A saddleback viceroy. A clustered gumchin. Let's go see what's at the pet store. You find a decaying nightstand discarded in a ditch, which is a weird place to find a nightstand. Maybe if someone got so mad about stubbing their toes all the time that they angrily drove it to the woods and threw it out of the car. Check the drawer. Dang, there's all sorts of useful stuff in here. Ooh, I can add stuff to my hat. Ooh, pardon me. Paperclip. Increase target stench armor by 3. One of those boxes full of bees. A bee box, you think it's called. Kitty! Wish I could pet the cats. Good fronds are hard to find. Looks like there's a mouse hole there. Hello there! Welcome to Greta's Compassionate Pet Store. I'm Greta. Hi Greta, I'm Stitches. Can I ask you a question? Of course! Where are all the pets? Oh, they're out back. In cages? No, in the woods. I see. What stops them from leaving? Compassion. Okay, what pets do you have for sale? Well, I've got the snake available for adoption. I also got one giant mosquito left in stock. You want a snake? Tell me more about the snake. Oh, you can't go wrong with the world's most dangerous rope. This guy will totally fill your enemies up with poison. Just 150 meat. Guess I'm taking the snake. Now you just need to give your new venomous friend a name. Alright, guys, what should we name our snake? Slippery Dan? Pinhead? Nope, rope. Think. Oh no. Oh no. Wait. I got it. In honor of our friend Snake. His name is Solid now. Solid the snake. Applies poison to a random enemy. Thanks, Greta. No problem. Anything else catch your interest? What do you feed these? Oh, you don't have to worry about regular food. They'll graze or scavenge for whatever. They're very resourceful. Well, that's convenient. If you want to soup them up a bit, though, they make them really beefy. I sell some specially formulated familiar chow. I'm a little uncomfortable with the use of words like soup and beef in a pet store, but okay. I got 3 bags of familiar chow left. I'll take one. Thank you, Greta. Greta's Guide to Cross-Species Friendship. Would you like a complimentary copy of this book I wrote? Sure, why not? Thanks. Equip Solid. And we'll use that for Solid. Nice. Grants combat skill call for backup. You can cause your familiar to act 2 additional times. Heck yeah. Beautiful. Man, those wind chimes are very soothing. You notice a sizzleberry bush growing in a hedgerow off the side of the road. Weird, they don't normally grow this far from a volcano. Harvest the sizzle. You painstakingly collect the sizzle from each of the berries, by which I mean you take it and it's painful. You got phlogistic raisin. I can finally help my friend over here. I have enough muscle to get him the stove out. With assorted grunting and heaving, the two of you manage to yank the stove free. Whew, thanks a million, pal. Now I just gotta drag this back to camp, and it'll be the beans' nest. Haha. See you around, Beanie. Well, I guess we can try and see if this'll... like, if we can... Need better armor, I'm thinking. You go, Solid. Cha-cha-cha. Got some jazz hands up in here. Nice. Ouch. Break those kneecaps. No! Pork. These fairies, man, they're brutal. The effect covered with stabs. Or sorry, scabs. Covered with scabs. Wounds have healed into a stronger skin. Disgusting, clotted, discolored skin. Again. Jeez Louise. And they're dead again. At least I keep getting stronger the more that I lose. The Glockenhosen gives me more defense. Oh, I don't have any shoes on? What? Frickin' Glocks. Ride the ground like a horse. That really helps me much, but sure. Meet after combat. Ring of Repulsion again. Always check your sources. I have the Haunted Duck Call right now. Uncursed Pocket Watch. And the Uncursed Fedora. Attach. The comfy Uncursed Fedora. Alright, let's see if that helps me a little better. Beautiful. I'm doing a little better now. Dang it. Come on, Molly. Probably gonna get defeated again. These things are just brutal. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna survive this fight again. Oh, there we go. Die. Gain effect, trying again. Realize that winning is better than losing and you resolve to do better in the future. Oof. Well, I only have a few more time sake stuff left, so we're going to stop here for now. Well, that was fun. If watching me get defeated, get my tail handed to me by fairies is, entertaining. Are you not entertained? But we finished up Jack Move, so that was a pretty good thing. I wasn't expecting to finish it so soon, but it is what it is. I never did, so there was some side quests that I never finished. Thank you, Ty. I appreciate it. There was a side quest. There was one really long side quest that I never finished in Jack Move. I don't know exactly how to finish it, but maybe I'll figure that out at another time. You're welcome, Ty. It's always nice to have you guys, talking with me while I'm playing. One of the reasons why I really like streaming so far is that, I have friends that I can talk to while I'm playing, and it's just a lot of fun. It's nice and casual. You hate long side quests? It depends on the side quest for me. If it's got a really good end game, then I'm all for it. If I'm really invested in that side quest for the story, then I'll do it. Granted, I also have rabbit brain, so I tend to get distracted sometimes. But yeah. Anyway, let's see. Abby is still on. Oh, Blossom is currently still on, so let's go raid Blossom. She's playing Scribblenauts right now. Korok seeds in Breath of the Wild. See, but that's an example of a bad way to do. I was like, that's an example of a bad way to do that. Raid Blossoms. All right, we are gonna hashtag made raid Blossom. And I will see you guys hopefully next Tuesday. Possibly try and do something on Saturday. Depends on my schedule. I actually think I still need to do I still need to make the other teddy bear actually. But we'll see. Anyway, you guys have a good night and